are 5 reasons why Unilag is better than most private universities. Most, not all, just to be clear. 1. Affordability. So here's the deal with Unilag. It's a public university, which basically means it won't break the bank like those fancy private universities in Nigeria. Yeah, they recently hiked their fees that all students have to pay. But don't panic just yet. It's still way cheaper than what the average private university student has to shell out. Okay, let's break it down a bit. Unilag used to charge a yearly fee of 19,000 naira, which wasn't much, right? But now it's 190,000. Hold on, don't start sweating. It could even be less depending on your faculty. Now, if you take a peek at those private universities, they're in a whole different league. Most of them cost over 700,000 naira a year. And some even make you fork out over 1 million naira annually. Yeah, you heard that right. So, Unilag's fee hike, as painful as it feels, is still way more affordable when you put it side by side those private institutions. And that's a pretty good thing because more students can get a shot at higher education without emptying their families' pockets. 2. Academic excellence. Unilag is a regular heavyweight in the Nigerian university scene, and it's been up there for quite a while now. And that's not just by chance. The recent Times Higher Education rating puts Unilag amongst the top 4 universities in Nigeria. This has only added more shine to its already gleaming reputation as a place that churns out top-notch graduates. Now let's talk about Unilag students. They are basically academic champions. Just check out Moyosore Dada, a final year student at Unilag who recently snatched the title of EY Young Tax Professional of the Year 2023, talking about making your alma mater proud. And that's not all. They've also aced competition like the CAAN, essay competition, and the National Mathematics competition, to name a few. But here's the kicker. Unilag degrees are like gold. Not just in Nigeria, but on the global stage. You know it's legit when foreign universities keep teaming up with Unilag faculties year after year. Plus big name companies like Huawei Technologies, Nord Motors, and Sahara Energy are all about that Unilag excellence. They know it's unmatched. And let's not forget, it's not just about Unilag students. Unilag's got an all-star faculty, top-tier research facilities, and a treasure trove of academic resources that all come together to make it the academic powerhouse that it is. 3. A robust alumni network. Guess what? Unilag boasts this massive, super influential alumni network that spreads its wing across all industries and fields. When we say influential, we're talking about the creme de la creme of the creme de la creme. Picture this. Professor Yemi Osibajo, the former Vice President of Nigeria, Akinwumi Ambode, the former Lagos State Governor, Femi Gbajabiamila, the big shot in Nigerian politics, and even the likes of Linda Ikeji, Lai Mohammed, John Momo, Helen Paul, and a whole bunch of other accomplished folks. They are all part of the Unilag Alumni Association. Now, why is this a big deal for you? Well, as a Unilag grad, you get to tap into this powerhouse network for mentorship, job hooks, and professional connection. Seriously, this alumni community can be a game changer in your career journey. 4. Internship and job opportunities. Unilag's location in Lagos, Nigeria's bustling economic hub, is like hitting the internship and job jackpot. I mean, seriously, it's like being in the center of a whirlwind of opportunities. Lagos is a place where all the big shots, the major companies and organizations set up camp. So when you're a Unilag student, you're basically in the perfect spot to dive into the real world, gain some hands-on experience, and jumpstart your career. It's like having a golden ticket to the job market right at your doorstep. And guess what? Landing full-time gigs at the very companies where you interned is not even unusual for Unilag students. They often kickstart their careers even before tossing those graduation caps in the air. 5. Research. Unilag is all about pushing the boundaries of knowledge through research and innovation. If you're a student here, You've got a ticket to dive into some seriously cutting-edge research projects across all sorts of fields. This focus on research isn't just for show. Unilag is like a magnet for research grants that elevates the quality of their projects. They've got some top-notch facilities too, like the Dr. D.K. Olukoya Central Research and Reference Laboratory, and the Institute of African Diaspora Studies, just to name a couple. Getting your hands dirty with research like this can supercharge your problem-solving skills and open up doors to academic and professional greatness. It's like a key to unlocking your full potential. So, do you agree with these reasons? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. My name is Patience, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.
Wrong and outdated educational policies in connivance with poor implementation of these same policies have opened several potholes in our educational system. Insufficient government funding and lack of competent teachers have also been attributed to the bane of Nigeria's educational challenges. Coming soon on Unilag TV News Review is the New Nigeria Cycle, a series that would herald the rejuvenation of a new Nigeria through institutions of higher learning championed by Nigerians in the diaspora in conjunction with the African Heritage Foundation.
Without integrity, nothing works. And that's what we need in our leadership.
Join Ambassador Tunde Adetunji and myself as we discuss issues surrounding education and politics in Nigeria on the New Nigeria Cycle series airing on Unilag TV. Good day and welcome to another exciting episode of the News Review. In recent days, a shadow has loomed over the hallowed halls of academia, casting a cloud of concern and discontent among students, parents, and educators alike. This menacing threat is the escalating trend of university fee hikes. As institutions of higher learning grapple with financial constraints, the impact of these fee increases echoes through the educational landscape. In today's episode, we delve deep into a topic that's been making headlines across the nation: the hike in university fees. We've heard from students who are feeling the pinch and parents who are worried about their children's future. Today, we will be seeking answers to why university fees are on the rise, what it means for students and their families, and can universities continue to provide quality education in the face of budget constraint? To shed light on these questions is a woman of many firsts, the first female and 13th substantive Vice-Chancellor of the University of Lagos. I'm Vina Peters. We'll go on a quick break. Stay with us. Welcome back. If you're just joining, it's the News Review on Unilag TV. And earlier I said we will be discussing the hike in University of Lagos obligatory fees. Earlier today, in an exclusive interview, we spoke with the first female and 13th substantive Vice-Chancellor of the University of Lagos, Professor Folashade Ogunshola, FAS, on the issue. Take a listen. So welcome to the show, Madam VC. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much for having me.
Okay, ma'am. Quickly, let's talk about the elephant in the room. The University of Lagos just increased its university fees to over 100%. Could you please tell us or give us insight as to the reason behind this?
Okay. Let me say that the mandate, and thank you for asking. First of all, let me also mention that it's been about the University of Lagos, but there has been a general increase in educational costs across the country. Universities, secondary schools, government secondary schools, and all that. So I just want to say that the University of Lagos is in the limelight, but it's not just about the University of Lagos. However, our mandate is to provide quality education to Nigerian students so that they can be gainfully employed. There has been a lot of noise about students not being employable, and we have always worked hard to do that. Earlier on, we noted that the cost of living and providing resources to ensure quality education for every student was becoming an impossible task. We get a lot of complaints about our living quarters, and we know that we do not have the resources to change this. We truly believe that anybody must have quality education, irrespective of the situation of their birth. At the University of Lagos, we set up a committee to look at all our expenditure, look at everything we have been doing, and then come up with reasonable increases that would assure that we would be able to give this kind of education in this very competitive world. And so the committee starts from January. So it was just really, should I say, bad luck that it happened. But, well, I'm not sure about bad time. Well, it was the only timing that was possible, because it had been decided that we would bring it out in July to give time for parents to get ready for October. Fuel subsidy occurred. In many ways, it was also good timing, because if we had waited for fuel subsidy, we'll be talking some different costs. So it had been moderated, but based on the realities as of January to before the fuel subsidies. So, however, I know that, anyway, I think I'll leave it at that. So we needed to increase because there was no way we could meet our obligations in terms of ensuring quality education to students. We couldn't.
You just spoke about quality education. What exactly are the measures that have been put in place to ensure that these students actually get that quality education?
The world is very small. So at University of Lagos, one of the things we're very sure of is if we're going to be globally competitive, and because education is not just about coming to school and listening to lectures, it's about interacting with the environment. We've been very, very deliberate about ensuring that we are very represented on the digital space. We have done a lot of MOUs for student exchanges, and our students do go out. We enroll them for international competitions, and many of them have gone. We also have provided, more recently, some internet courses to ensure that before they go out, some of them can have certifications. All these cost money. We've also improved our library resources. And if you go to the library right now, it's becoming more of a learning hub, not just somewhere you just go and read books, but that you have access to to different resources all over the world. And it's free. We've paid for them. And so we keep engaging people to make sure that we have the interface between the global world and Unilag. The other part of it is we've increased our engagement with the public sector, the private sector, so that we have, for example, by the time any student leaves, we're starting our EBIC program. It's part of the Innovation and Entrepreneurship program. We know that the percentage of students that get jobs is very small. relative because of youth unemployment. So we're equipping our students to be more entrepreneurial and to be more innovative. We've created a lot of scenarios for hackathons and so on. If you go around the University of Lagos, you'll find lots of innovation hubs. We've started a program that every single student, by the time they leave here, would understand business skills. That is a fact. We're also developing the lab for technology and vocational skills so that students can also, not just students though, we're also planning for our staff so that staff also can learn skills that would help them to, hands-on skills. So we have the entrepreneurship innovation, we also have vocational that we're working on. So that we have started. So there are quite a number of programs that we've put in, things that would allow them to be registered and certificated, especially for those in certain professional courses before they leave. So these things cost money. The university also, to make sure that the degree of the University of Lagos counts, we are part of the Times Higher Education ranking system. That's not cheap to be on that particular, but it's to put meat behind the certificate, because really, if you come from Harvard, everybody assumes you're great. That's the goal for Unilag, and we believe everybody needs to have an access to that.
Okay, so what are the plans for those students who cannot actually pay these tuition fees, or should I say
tuition,
university
obligatory fees?
Okay, thank you. Obligatory fees, and at the verge of dropping out, because over the weekend during the meeting you said that you will not allow any student to drop out. So are there plans? And if there are, what are they?
Okay, let me say, even when we were charging 21,000, there were students who could not pay. So there have always been indigent students, and University of Lagos has always provided for them. So it's not new. We have the indigent register, where we register all our indigent students, and depends on what they need. Those needs are met through a number of things. We have endowment scholarship, we have adopt a student, and this adopt a student is a drive by the DSA's office. We have work study, where they earn about, previously, because that was to cover their obligatory fees, they earn between about 200,000 200 naira per hour, and they are allowed to work up to a maximum of 10 hours in a week and throughout the year, so they can make their money. And now it depends on the stage of the indigent student. So we do these as a routine, so it's not new. So what we've just done is opt how much they can earn and how much is required for students that are fully indigent. So we have students who are fully indigent. We've always taken care of them. We take care of their accommodation, we take care of their mandatory fees, we take care of their stipends. Some don't need more than just their mandatory fees and accommodation. Some just need mandatory fees. So it depends at the different levels. We also have stakeholders that provide 1 meal a day for students who are indigent. We've been doing that, and it hasn't stopped. So all these programs are ongoing, and what we've just done is increased how much they will be, so they can meet the new fees.
Okay, that is actually great. Now, management have not had, will I say, the chance to actually tell their story, what it is in running a university such as this. So I would like you to actually tell us the challenges that you are facing in leadership, actually, on what it is or what it takes to actually run a university, because we know that electricity on campus is a big deal. So we would like us to give us insight on how it is done.
I think the first thing is to realize that the university is like a local government. The huge number of people that come in and go out. And the University of Lagos is a very old university, and with a lot of aging infrastructure. So there's a lot of costs in maintaining the facilities, beyond electricity, waste management. At the peak of any day, We have over 100,000 people on campus. Right now, I've forgotten how many cars come into the university and go out every day. So the maintenance cost of ensuring that things run, security, maintaining the roads, maintaining the facilities, ensuring that we have library resources, because the university is about knowledge. So you must have adequate library resources. You must have data. You must have the internet and Wi-Fi, because a lot of data now are We must have things for students to do. We take care of their hostels, and I'm saying the waste management, getting waste off this campus. Just managing our waste is another story totally that we're not even addressing. Water. The water works to the University of Lagos is very small. We don't get a lot of water. So we have boreholes that we're running, we're treating our water. So all these are the costs that we bear in the university. One thing you can be sure of, each faculty itself is running exams, having people there. They all have their challenges. Now, for a university to truly run, it's about knowledge. You're passing knowledge through from the faculty to the students, and they have to facilitate. So it means things like conference costs. It is actually mandatory that we make sure that our faculty are up to date, because the level and the quality of education is very dependent on faculty. So we do spend quite a lot of money trying to make sure that faculty are at the top of their game. And I can say that this became very intentional as we move forward. The other part of it is research. The government does give us some money for research, through TED Fund grants. But the issue of teaching in a university is premised on the fact that we can produce new knowledge. Producing new knowledge is a lot of research. So we have central research laboratories which are funded. We have other laboratories around here that things come up, that we are constantly funding. The overheads of a university are coming in from many parts. Now, the issue of research and new knowledge means minds must be colliding, if I must say that, not just internally, but across board. So traveling, bringing in lecturers from outside, some of these we have to pay for, because our job is to ensure that we are constantly feeding the information and the minds and exposing the minds. We're actually working in the mind space. So it's very, we looked at all these. Let me put it to you this way. Ghana has gone very far ahead of us, for example, because they've managed to make sure that the universities are so good that people can come in. When you do that, you can then further reduce prices for students. But you must first get the university to a good state. Right now, when we are doing the ranking, it's a lot of money that we have to spend so that we can achieve the requirements to be ranked. And that means we may have to pay money to do that. Recently, we've started international accreditation, because if we are internationally accredited, then we can bring in, students can come here, because then it's valid. You can say, it's not us saying it. We're accredited within Nigeria, but for us to bring in international students, which will further improve the quality of our certificate and the quality of our students, because then they are interacting better. Again, there are requirements that we have to do to bring our services up to a certain standard. And I think that's what Nigerians want. Nobody wants to send their children abroad. And I believe that irrespective of from your birth, you should be able to aspire to have a good education. The university should be a turning point in your life, not just we sort of maintain where you're coming from. When you come into the university, things should change for you. And not just in terms of knowledge, but in terms of your whole perception, your socialization, and so on. Those are things that should happen at this level as well. And we work on that. And pay for it.
Okay, well, so it's been over 300 days in office since you stepped into the huge shoes of Professor Oluwatoyin Ogundipe. Tell us, how has it been so far?
Well, let me say I came in at a difficult time. I came in after an 8-month strike that had, in many ways, depleted a lot of our resources. I came in at a time lecturers were very demoralized, and to say that many are resigning per second. Last week, I think about 5 resigned. As I sat this morning, I saw 2 resignations. So I came in, you could say, I came in at a difficult time. And then I came in with the changes, when Nigeria's resources are poorer, oil subsidy has gone, but it's not all bad. It's not all challenging. So I've had to take some hard decisions, because I believe that the fact that things are tough does not mean we allow everything to go to waste. We will all have to make sacrifices. But if the university is going to survive and grow, those sacrifices will be made. But our duty is to make sure that those who cannot increase their fees, pay the increased fees, do not fall behind. So, as I said earlier, no University of Lagos student will drop out because of these increased fees. We've always taken care of them. There were students who could not afford the 21. There will be a few more that cannot afford these. But the percentage, before I think the percentage was less than 2% or 3%. So it might go up, even if it goes to 10%. We can't cope with that. So we will do that. So that's not an issue at all. But since I came in, I had a number of agendas, and those agendas were across human beings, improving the quality of the people here, because the university is all about people, the faculty in particular. So training of the faculty, because that's how we're going to deliver on our mandate. Our infrastructure. So in the area of infrastructure, a number of things have started going out. We're already working on hostels. Some might be one of them might be completed this year, but we're also developing new hostels, both within and outside. And the work has already started. We're also looking at our reputation, and that's one of the things I said, the international accreditation. We've started the discussions, and we've been told what we need to do for us to be internationally accredited, so that people can judge us based on that. That's going to really put us on the world map. And the other one is our finances. Now, it was very clear that after 15 years of 20,000 per annum for university education, or 21, depends on, it wasn't working anymore. It hasn't worked for a very long time. And that's why the complaints, because what happens is when it's no longer working, the first thing that goes down is the ability to maintain your infrastructure. It's the first thing that shows. Then gradually it went down to, we can't even change the cars. Some cars for deans are 14 years old because we can't change them. So those kind of things are sort of the early warning signs. Then you see the infrastructure, of course, student hostels and so on. Then you start getting to your inability to pay for electricity. 2 months ago, they cut our light for the first time in a very long time. We managed to find money to pay. The month after, we got a warning that they might cut it again. We've been reducing our consumption, but the tariffs have been going higher. I understand tariffs are going to double. If we kept to 20,000, then students and staff and the laboratories will not function well, because then we would have to ration. We're already working on low energy supply. We're trying to get IPP. We use about, I think, 8 megawatts of electricity in this university. And if we're going to do anything, it has to be at least 10. So we've been working on that. The challenge has been that because we're very close to the water, building anything in University of Lagos is very expensive. So we started off planning for electricity, but by the time they had to sand fill and all that, the money was gone before, so we've got the land now, but we don't have the thing. So we're talking to a number of people around gas and other alternatives to electricity. Solar we're already using, and we can broaden that, but it cannot take care of the work we need to do. The laboratories, our heavy equipment, those can't be taken care of. So we're already working on how do we improve electricity generation and reduce the cost of that. We've looked at our very few little businesses we have, the guest houses, to improve their operations so that at least we can get something to help to subsidize some of the things we're doing. We've intensified our efforts with the private sector to bring them in to work with us, and quite a number of them have come in. We have the Sahara Group that's setting up an innovation center. We have other groups that are coming in to work and partner with the university, and we've been looking at our policies to make sure that it makes it easier. Some of the challenges we've had in the past have been legal documents that were not tight enough or did not take care of eventualities. But we're moving into a future that is particularly difficult, or should I say, difficult to determine because it's changing so rapidly. So we really need to be very nimble. So we've been doing a lot around policies. We've also been looking at how do we improve our faculty. So there's a lot of faculty training. Recently, we started the Coursera, and lots of our staff were certificated in areas, and these were the Coursera courses we applied for. We paid for the licenses. Part of that was also to improve the quality of their work. For some, it was to give them certifications that they can start to use, and as they retire, they have something beyond that. We've worked in Unilag forever, and then we moved it on to the students, because some of them pay for Coursera on their own. We now have paid for it, so that, and I think the first time we sent out a call, I think over 2,000 students applied. So we're doing that and we'll continue to do this to improve the quality of our students. Right now, the other part that is starting soon is the career support services, which we're doing in conjunction with one of the NGOs, and they're coming in to help with writing your CV, in etiquette, how to do an interview, and so on. All these are already in the pipeline. We would be starting once session starts. Yes, amongst others. I'm sure that if you ask me more questions, I have a number of other things. And our EBIC program is starting in October. The EBIC is the Entrepreneurship Innovation Program, which starts with an online part, and we started it in a small pilot, so we're now deploying it to the whole university.
Okay, so what about the installment?
I've been talking about that so long that I just assumed I had said it. In July, I think the fee increase came out in July, on the 21st of July. Within a week, by the 28th of July, because we have been thinking about how do we help the indigent, we came up with the installment. And the idea is that you pay 50% at registration. And once you've paid that 50%, you can go in for the balloting. You can pay all if you can. If you can't, we know some people will need installment. And then you pay another 20% by exam, which is about 3 months later. First semester exams, and then when you're registering for your second semester, you pay the remaining 30%, and we have been sharing that since July, to students and to the public.
Okay, that's actually great. One of your goals is actually the agricultural agenda.
Yes. Okay, the agricultural agenda. We've started work on it. Let me say that it was an agenda that we felt would probably be reaching very obviously will start to show up more by my second year. But what we've been doing right now is we've identified where we're starting, because we believe that Unilag has to be part of the food security, which is a major agenda going forward. And we're uniquely placed for urban agriculture. For us to be able to be pushing and improving how urban agriculture is carried out. So we've identified the position. We've actually we've had a committee that sat on it of people who are experts in this area. And it was an interesting thing to find out that there were many experts in different parts. And we've come up with a plan, and so we will start to deploy. We will start off here in our parks and gardens. We've actually gone there to look at it. But part of the, what I call my hairy goals is to get land from Lagos State, where we can support the Lagos State government, because I know they are also working on agriculture, and to support the Lagos government and Nigeria in our food security. 220 million people will need lots of food. And what we are looking at is if we can make Unilag the hub for this. I don't want to share everything on TV, but let's just say that the other part of it is, we've always done conservation. We have Mona monkeys, and we have swampland. So it's going to be part of that whole conservation, urban agriculture thing. So quite a bit of it will be done within controlled environment as we look at our traditional plants, and sometimes you could say some of our forgotten plants, to see how we can bring them back, and then how we can increase the yield, improve soil. And being University of Lagos by the lagoon, aquaculture will be a major part in terms of fishing, and the blue economy will be a part of that as well.
Okay, that's actually a very laudable project that you're actually embarking on. So we would like to actually put audio visual into that project, because we could actually render our services when it comes to agricultural, project series that we actually can come up with for your agricultural agenda.
Fantastic. I would love that. You see, each time I talk about my agriculture, we already have someone who's willing to partner with us. So and to set up, a part of that is soilless farming, because if you're working in small spaces. And the other part, which I didn't mention, is that apart from using it for research and training, it's also what we want to do is also for it to be part of retirement plans. Imagine if everybody, whether you live in a flat or not, can plant something, and you can get off-takers to take them. And whether you're still with us or not, you remain that part of the offtake. So you eat, and whatever you're not using, you put into the the commercial part of it. So little bits come in, and creating wealth means you must have multiple streams of income, and that's what we want to encourage for our staff and our students.
It was a pleasure speaking with the first female and 13th substantive Vice Chancellor of the University of Lagos, Professor Folashade Ogunshola, FAS. And she has reiterated that no student will drop out of the University of Lagos. And that's how much we can take on the program for this week. To watch more episodes of this program, do join us across all our social media platforms at Unilag on TV. I am Vina Peters. Bye for now. Hello there, and welcome to the news review on Unilag TV. For decades, the term brain drain has echoed with negative connotation, signifying the departure of a nation's brightest minds to seek opportunities abroad. However, a paradigm shift is underway and the narrative is changing. The journey from brain drain to brain gain is demystifying preconceived notions, unraveling a tale of global collaboration and mutual benefit. Traditionally, brain drain was seen as a one-way street, with skilled professionals leaving their home countries for the perceived greener pastures of developed nations. The narrative shift is further propelled by advancements in technology. The digital era has enabled a decentralized model of work, allowing professionals to contribute to their home countries while collaborating with international counterparts. Now, what if I told you that the concept of brain drain is being flipped to brain gain? I'm sure you're wondering how this is going to happen. Well, let's listen to this.
The concept of brain drain being flipped to brain gain is about special researchers and people that we train, like our youth, log into the platform as a developer, and they can provide their solution to consumers in a far developed country like Canada.
Now, that was Dr. Emmanuel Ogedengbe, the principal consultant of Energex Consulting, Ottawa, Canada, who is also the principal investigator of the Energex Research Group at the University of Lagos, Nigeria. And he is right here in the studio to further enlighten us on the use of technology to flip brain drain to brain gain. I am Vena Peters. We'll go on a quick break. Stay tuned. Welcome back. If you're just joining, it's still the news review on Unilag TV, and do follow us across all social media platforms at Unilag on TV. Earlier, I said we will be speaking with the principal consultant of Energex Consulting, Ottawa, Canada, who is also the principal investigator at the Energex Research Group at the University of Nigeria, Lagos, Dr. Emmanuel Ogedengbe, to further enlighten us on the use of technology to flip brain drain to brain gain. Welcome to the program, Mr. Dr. Emmanuel.
Thank you very much. It's nice you having me, Vena.
Yeah, thank you so much. Quick, before we actually go into my questions, I know that this whole brain drain thing started from a seminar that was held last week, Friday,
Yes,
on brain drain, flipping brain drain to brain gain. Could you please talk to us about that?
Yes, sure. The seminar was held at the instance of the Dean of Faculty of Engineering after my return from sabbatical from Carleton University in Ottawa, Canada. And it was titled Demystifying Brain Drain in the Global Energy Market for a Sustainable Energy Transition. Now, the seminar was just about what Energex is trying to roll out. It's a digital platform that will have 3 users. That's for the Ontario energy market for a start. Now, where brain drain comes in that very platform is the fact that the platform brings together every player that will provide solution in any sustainable energy market. In any market, you will have the consumer, and that anyone that uses energy in their home, in their residence. Of course, we all uses energy, all right? That's a consumer. Once you pay energy bill, you you are a consumer. Now, that's the first type. So the platform onboard these categories of users, and the second categories of users are the server. And the servers are those that are licensed to provide services in the building envelope of the consumer. Now, what I mean for layman, building envelope just means the house, the building that uses energy, where you put all the appliances that consumes energy. That's what we call building envelope. So there are some people like electricians, like HVAC specialists, anyone that provides services to really improve the quality of services of energy in that building envelope. They are servers. So that's the second categories. And these are people that can maybe come and even install the appliances, even like renewable energy, solar installer, wind solar, whatever it is. So anyone that provides services, they are in the second categories. Now, the one that is so much interesting about that is the third category of user. That is the developer. So the developer now are the back end users of that digital platform. So these are people that can work remotely. They can work anywhere they are in the world. And now the initiative of the platform then is that if you have that kind of platform that is providing a service or any market, then it means that the developer that have been trained, maybe as engineers, and have been trained as software developers, have been trained for whatever it is, they can have some knowledge of the digital economy to interrogate the back end of the platform, so they can push their solution, and then it can be consumed by the consumer anywhere in the world. So it then means that all our youths in Nigeria, if they are enrolled or on board on that very platform, they don't need to travel to Canada before their work can be consumed by the consumer in Canada. So the same way also is any of the brain that we have lost. For example, I've been in University of Lagos for the past 12 years, and I have the privilege of training a lot of brains, and I have never been able to have one of my undergraduate research student come back for masters. All they need from me once they do their undergraduate studies is my references, and then they are all over everywhere in the world. And I'm okay. I'm happy for them. But the question I ask myself is that how do I solve the brain drain problem? Because I know that is still brain drain. So these people are privileged to be part of that very platform. And some of them, in the moment this platform was coming on board, has started enrolling themselves that, yes, I want to be part of that. I have developer from UK as I speak. I have developer from Canada. I have, from apart from those within Nigeria, right? So it means that as the platform gets developing, these people that are all littered all over the world, as we move the use of that very platform to consumers in Nigeria, it then means that their brain have been drained before, have been flipped again for Nigerian energy market. So that's the concept of flipping brain drain to brain gain.
Okay, before we actually came on air, we were talking, and you said it's an app.
Yes.
So I need you to walk us through that. How does one actually log into that app if it has a name? Let us know what the name is.
Yes, sure. It has a name because it's developed by Energex. Energex is, as we speak, was registered in Canada, and that was the initiative. The first patent of this idea was filed in 2010 in Canada, and then I came to University of Lagos in 2011. And then the second patent was filed in the US. So it's named Energex Plus. it's just use the word Energex and just put plus there. Most people that are in the energy market, energy industries, have probably been familiar with Energy Plus. Energy Plus is developed by the U.S. Department of Energy. So I just like, this is a unique platform that does something different from what Energy Plus is doing. So I call it Energex Plus. So that comes in form of a web app and then also a mobile app. And that the uniqueness of these for my students, because before the past 12 years, my students have always been given different libraries that I have developed before I joined, and then some of them I asked them to sign a non-disclosure agreement just to keep the intellectual property before they use that. But as we roll Energex Plus now to the market, we don't need to expose the whole libraries of that we have. They can just interrogate the backend or the platform, so that way the likes of people abusing intellectual properties will be minimized, and everything is just going to be on the platform, and then they can develop whatever new technology that they want and just integrate with that. And with that, we can see that we will be able to keep what we developed within ourselves. And then also, as you speak, it has a collaboration with Carleton University. The MOU of Energex is already ongoing with Carleton University supporting this platform. And there's a project also at the University of Lagos that funded by TED Fund. And then we have researchers from University of Lagos joining. So now the platform means that we have a network of collaboration, Energex, Carleton, and University of Lagos, where we can have experts from Canada come to Nigeria to work on the research that we are doing, and our students and staff also can go to Canada, just like I did in the past 1 year in Carleton University. So this I see that is really going to give a platform where before we have this mindset that our brain can only leave Nigeria and go to developed country, but with this platform, brain from developed country also can come to Nigeria and provide services, to what we have. We know we cannot operate in a vacuum. We need collaboration. We need to work together with developed technologies, and then whatever we are able to develop, we can say that everyone gains. Developed countries gains, developing country also gains. So there's no loser. So we feel that that's a fair bargain.
Okay. So this particular app, now, the reasons why some Nigerians actually leave is due to probably poor infrastructure, economic disparities, among so many things. Now, in what way does this app actually help in order for them to probably come back to their motherland and, actually add their brains and turn it into a gain for the country?
Yeah, sure. It definitely does. Like I can probably cite a particular example of one of our prospective interns of Energex, because as we are trying to get the Energex Plus into the market, our hope is that it's going to be in the market next month, and it's going to be tested, at the Ontario energy market. And I have one Nigerian that just finished this last convocation from Carleton University, and that also has joined the Energex internship program, and he was exacted that this app is going to be available for consumers in Nigeria. They would like to come back to Nigeria. And so that's just an example of many, because like the past 12 years when I decided to come to Nigeria, I was like, we've got a lot of technologies and advancement in developed countries. So who cares what a black person wants to bring to the market? So that was one of the reasons why it's like, okay, I think we would like to come to Nigeria where our technology can be respected, So, but we're talking about energy market here. There are infrastructures that connect the users of energy, that's the end users, with the producers in any fully deregulated market. That is not yet here in Nigeria. We don't have a fully deregulated market in Nigeria. So it is good for the platform to kick started in a fully developed market like Ontario, and then we can use the demonstration of that, extend it, say, starting with the University of Lagos, the micro network, where the hub can be used by all the energy users in the campus community. And with that, I think the government might have the motivation to look at, this work, maybe they can change in terms of policy to make our energy market fully developed that can operationally help the use of that very platform. So the youth in Nigeria, they have a lot to contribute to the extension of this. As the platform get available, we could have a lot of training and a lot of, especially for all the undergraduates, and that they can see how their skill, their soft skill, digital learning can really, with little bit of internship, like 3-month internship program with Energex, they can actually be encouraged to stay, because they will feel they have a platform, they can contribute. And of course, anyone in Nigeria, for example, some youth I've met in the past, in fact, after that seminar, I've met a couple of you that are very much enthusiastic, looking at, if I join these, that means it's going to solve the power problem in Nigeria. So everybody is so much excited that, they can contribute. So if anybody is given the opportunity to contribute, I think they will not adopt the Japa syndrome.
Okay, and how will this actually foster a community among the diaspora?
A community among the diaspora.
Yes.
Yeah, the already I can use the Ottawa community for instance. We've been having a lot of programs that bring us together. It might be in terms of picnic. It might be in terms of sometimes even join hands together for, to pray. And then I've had the privilege of using this very platform to let them know about the vision. And most of this community are so much excited with a lot of advice on how we can get this started, And so it's something that I see is bringing a lot of mindset that, so we can do this, especially not just any business, but technology-driven business. This is an area where in the developed country, most people feels that maybe people from this climb are inferior. So, but with this platform, I think it brings in some kind of sense of belonging and participation.
Okay. Before I let you go, I want us to really talk about this particular app because I'm interested.
Thank you.
As a consumer, I would like to know what exactly or what feature exactly does this app have? Or does it have that could attract professionals to actually come on board and actually say, yes, I want to be a part of this. I want to see this grow. And I want to be one of the people that actually made this grow. What is that unique feature about that particular app?
Thank you very much. Yeah, the unique feature of the app can be broken into like 4 or 5. Number one, it helps the users to monitor their energy consumption. And the energy consumptions, particularly in a fully developed, deregulated energy market, you would have your consumptions roll out to you periodically, maybe on a monthly basis or bi-monthly basis. But with this app, once is calibrated and set up with appliance audit, which is one time you do appliance audit in that very building envelope, and then pulling 24-month historical data of that users from his or her utility company, then it means that from that ongoing, the user can have a real-time monitor of the usage of their electricity or natural gas. So that is one unique features of that because of algorithm that is developed on the back end to optimize and then to recognize the dynamics of these data that was pulled into the back end. So and after that, it also onboard the server, as I've mentioned. The servers are those that provide these services in a building envelope. So servers are likely to already have their clientele of those that they provide services to. So if they onboard on the Energize Plus platform, it means that they can say, oh, their clientele can now have, because they got to pull their clientele to also onboard on the platform. So, and then they can get notified on time about what their end users need, the energy consumers, what they need. So if what they need, they can provide. They have a way of trying to let the consumers know that, oh, I discovered that because every consumers has the privilege of assigning a server and a developer on his or her own dashboard. So it means that the assigned developer and servers to that very consumers can see the dynamics of what is going on in terms of energy consumptions and some things that probably need attention to be repaired or to be corrected to save. So once a server on board, it means that it can properly manage the needs of his client better. So that's an encouragement for server to onboard. And the same way goes for the developers as well. The developers, once they have the understanding of what the different end users have, and then they're thinking about some new integration technology that they can offer. So developer, we have the privilege of submitting a direct proposal that I can, if you go into this net zero energy management project, this is the cost benefit of that and all that. So, and if the end user get to pick that up, they just package the whole thing and just deliver and install, for the end user. So it's a kind of a marketplace for sustainable energy.
Okay, it's been very, very, interesting here. I like the whole idea behind this particular technology. It's mind blowing. And congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on the program.
You're very much welcome. I almost say that it's my first time of coming to Unilag TV, even though I'm a lecturer at the University of Lagos. So I want to appreciate what you guys are doing.
Thank you so much.
And I believe that you're going places.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
and I hope we'll be seeing you often.
Yeah, as soon as you call on me,
no problem, sir.
I'll be available.
No problem, Dr. Emmanuel.
Thank
it's a pleasure meeting you.
Bye-bye.
All right. So that was, I just finished speaking with Dr. Emmanuel Ogedengbe. He is the principal consultant of Energex Consulting, Ottawa, Canada, and also the principal investigator of the Energex Research Group at the University of Lagos, Nigeria. And that's our program for this week. Many thanks for staying tuned. To follow more of our episodes on this show, just go to all social media platforms at Unilag on TV. I am Vina Peters. Bye for now.
Costume is an integral part of our performance, and so we are going to make do with what we have. We need some crossroads. Yes, and the rocks. Yes. Someone help me there with crossroads. Let's cover there. Our play is going to happen around the crossroad and all the different roads, so that heal all the different diseases. Bring the crossroad ahead. That's it. So guys, are we ready? Yeah. Yeah. Let's go backstage and then come back from here. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy our play. It's and the Vagabond Minstrel.
Here.
This crossroad.
Exactly where the road meet. You can put down your feet. We've arrived.
At last, my poor feet.
Where is the food?
Put down your feet first.
I said, where is the food?
I don't know Igbo. Are you the only one who is hungry here?
Show us then.
You mean you can't wait?
Wait for what?
I'm very tired.
Okay,
We've walked.
Ogarejo, you're hearing this man.
What is the game?
He's saying he's tired.
Tired? All I am saying is that we've
Nonsense!
walked.
What are you saying? A feasting house. That is what you promised us. Food in abundance. That is why we dragged ourselves to the dust and followed you all this distance. And now, you are saying I'm tired. And this place is as barren as a graveyard.
And so what? Are you better than the cops anymore?
Ogarejo, stop! Ogarejo,
Stop! We move from place to place, scrounging, and the smell of the grape follows our every step.
Even you, Diggy.
Even you. Hunger, my friend. Hunger makes life meaningless.
And this was your rubbish you came out in. Is that what is going to kill us?
Corpses, my friend. Yes, we're living corpses. The dead don't have a stomach howling for food.
Stomach! You must be damn lucky, Sinsin, because you have a stomach. But what I have here is a furnace of rioting.
Oh, that is just it, Ogarejo. Yams, eggs, bananas, palm oil. What else did you not promise us? But now, this, a forlorn crossroads.
I can't even curse him. My voice is swallowed in my aching belly.
If only you all will be patient.
I should have known this idiot. After the prank he played on us last week. Just last week.
It wasn't a prank, Eko Ibo, and you know it. Or would I play a prank on myself also?
And now, Eko Ibo, you are going too far. Breaking up such memories.
I am starving.
And has he had anything to eat in the past 3 days that he cannot scavenge from that poor woman?
A prank? I wanted to help. It was my hometown, wasn't it? Where I was born and raised. So how could I have known things had changed so much? How? Oh yeah, it's my mistake.
Mistake? Which almost killed us?
Charity! That was the creed we were all raised on. And everyone practiced it. No stranger passed by without finding a roof or a bed to lay his head. They taught us to give freely, like Mother Nature. So how could I have known that my own people, these same people, will see men in distress and drive them? How would I know?
And how they drove us. Omeleye ran like a squirrel when the hunters suddenly emerged from behind us. Didn't you run? Did you not run? I was the first to turn, no, I admit. But then I saw Eko Ibo zooming past with his scattered.
Whose legs were scattered?
Hey.
Whose legs were scattered?
Sorry now. See, my dear Omeleye, do not blame your people. In those days you speak of, there was a different God in the land.
But is this the time for sermons? What is wrong with all of you? I am stuck in a big family.
If only you will be patient.
Omele, what do you mean? Tell me, if there is no food, what are we doing here?
On that radio, there will be food. Besides, you all agreed to follow me because no one else had a better idea.
What? I suggested the bridge. We would have found shelter under it at least, instead of having to roam about like beggars.
And that would have been perfect for you. You are like them. These scum who live under the bridge. You would have been very comfortable with them.
You better watch your tongue.
And if I don't,
Watch your tongue.
I suggested the marketplace. The stalls are warm and empty in the night.
Empty. Where do the roaming lunatics go to roost at
And
sundown?
the soldiers on patrol.
Oh.
Who wants to wake up with a gun pointing down our throats? But Oga Radio suggested it.
Thank you.
We could have staked them with their laborers.
And feed on what? Feeding? Sand and salt water?
On feed! But we all went through this argument before. And we agreed that Omile's idea was the best.
Yes, we agreed. But he didn't tell us it was going to be a barren crossroad.
Oh, it isn't a barren crossroad, Eko Ibo. Has any of you never heard of Shekpeteri?
Shekpeteri.
Yes.
What is secretary?
So Shekpeteri
It
is
rings a bell. Let me see. Shekpeteri.
What?
Sọ̀rọ̀ náà kí ló dé?
See?
Omele! Shekpeteri!
Yes.
Is that where we are?
This is the crossroads of Shekpeteri.
My friends, we must leave now.
Why?
You do not know where this crazy man is.
But wait now, let him explain to us.
There is no time for explanations.
Eko Ibo, so something can turn you into a woman. You who used to dance in the face of death. Why?
Ogarejo, you don't understand.
Understand what?
This place, This is Secretary, the home of Eshu himself.
What?
We are standing on his head.
Hold on. Friends. Surely there's an explanation for this.
I swear it to you. Tales are being told of men suddenly losing their senses and beginning to bark. Like dogs dying on babies. Of women suddenly turning to screaming monsters and beginning to display lunacy. Of children suddenly losing their ability to walk.
I know these stories too.
You do?
Yes.
So why have you brought us here? And at this time of the night?
It's morning, as you can see. You heard the cockroach.
Oh! Is there any time of day or night when it is safe to share his bed?
We are not sharing Eshu's bed. We're only sharing his food.
Yes!
I beg you in the name of God, please explain to us. I am frightened. And I too. What is this about Eshu and his food?
These stories, my friend, are for children.
Friends! Well, I am not scared of Eshu. I know he can be kind and benevolent to those who he favors, yes. But, what is this madness?
I will explain.
What is this madness about sharing his food?
This crossroad. I used to live here after I left the village. They brought me to train as a mechanic. My master shop was over there by that tree. So from there we saw a lot of things. People bringing food and laying them on this crossroads.
Why? What for?
As offerings to Eshu. From those looking for children, to those looking for riches, and those looking for long life. You see, Secretary is the last point. You see the town behind us, and the group of Orumila over there. Eshu, the Lord of Secretary, is regarded as an intermediary between men and their wishes, between fulfillment and destiny. Don't worry, just wait. They will bring their food and placate Eshu. Everywhere will be laden with food.
And then what happens?
The feasting begins.
Have I gone mad or am I hearing correctly? Are you suggesting we steal food from the world?
Steal? Is it stealing to eat of a food that will either go to waste or at bed eaten as dogs and goats?
But Umili, that is an abomination now. Or are you willing to risk the wrath of Eshu?
With a full belly, yes. Go and sit down. If your God does not object to vermin eating his food, why will you object to humans driven by hunger to feed?
And I understand. You have gone mad.
That's
Your
the
hunger
plan.
has turned your head.
That is the plan. I am ready to wait for those baskets.
Ogarejo,
Yes?
you have heard this man. I suggest we leave now so that he can face the anger of Eshu by himself.
But wait, Imbo, let us think about this. I mean, we don't have any other idea.
Wait, think. Is it not obvious that his plan is a crazy plan? Ogarejo, see, Diggy.
Oh, how do I know? How can I think on an empty stomach? See, I think I will stay and eat too. See, I will eat and repent afterwards. The God will understand. He definitely will repent. I'm sure he knows that we have no other choice. Not only some of us that are jobless.
That is it. That is just it. Friends, we will eat the food now and repay the debt when we find more.
When will that be, Ogarejo? Speak now as our leader. You know that this ban was prescribed. They said we play too much for the politicians. We were banned and all our assets were...
Umele, they are coming. Let's hide. I just don't understand.
Oh God, see, I'm beginning to hate it all. Let's hide,
once you sang their praise song while their victims perished at the door.
Sir, we were earning a living like everyone else. We did not make the laws. We only tried to live by them.
Living like pests and feeding on other pests?
You are right, Papa. Look at us. Pity us.
Yes, please.
Baba, I know, sorry, we know we have come to the end of the crossroads. Baba, we are hoping that you will help us. As a servant, Baba.
They should have to help men, but only those who can show that they can live happily with other human beings. Human beings are greedy and they can...
Please stop this. Help us. We have learned our lesson.
She does not see through the hearts of men, only their actions. Are you ready to help those among you who are in distress?
Yes.
To bear the redress and justice to the wrong?
Yes. We are.
Then, if you are, I'm going to help you. I'm going to make you very prosperous again.
Yes. We are ready. Help us. Where does he go?
That's enough. Songs alone does not prove a man's sincerity. But I'm going to give you a chance to help yourself. Come forward. I am going to give you a medicine that will lift you from dust onto the throne of gold. But if you misuse it, you will be punished. It's a power and it's also a test.
Baba, what's going on?
Each one of you, take one seed. Take it. Eat it. Eat it. And swallow it. Done?
Yes.
Now, you will all look for a suffering man. Someone unhappy and sing to him.
Sing?
Yes, sing your favorite song to him and make him sing and dance with you. As you do this, whatever his pain, whatever his suffering, it will go away. If thirsty, he will be satisfied. If crippled, he will walk again. Whatever his agony and sorrow, your song and dance will bear it all. Find a man this morning, and by evening I shall make you a millionaire. Or return to the dust. So it depends on you to find someone according to your wishes. Someone who is capable of gratitude. And if you do not, you'll be very, very punished. You all have eaten the seeds of wishes.
Yes.
Yes. I leave you now. Good luck.
We'll soon find out who to be.
Eshu is the god of mischief. I don't trust him, neither do I trust his priest.
Hey, he's also the God of justice. I don't think he will deceive us any more than we deceive ourselves.
You are right. Eshu is not just destiny, but it's a way to it. He's like a loom in the market of faith, but we each hold our own shot to, free to swing it the way we like.
Anyway, I have eaten the charm, and I am ready to sing. Strange how my belly no longer feels the pangs of hunger.
And mine too. I suddenly feel engrossed with hope.
Yes.
I know I shall choose the right person.
Wow.
How do we begin? Shall we go and find them?
No, this is the right place to wait. Yes, look at it. A crossroads. One way leading to the village there, the other to the town, and that to the sacred group of Orumila. Anybody in trouble will pass through this place.
Yes. Let them come quickly. Me, I'm dying to be rich.
See?
Oh, Jude. Smile on us. Lana Kobi. Ori, Lana Kobi. Lana Kobi. Sadami, Lana Kobi. Imaseru ebe ni mana ko Lana Kobi. Lana Kobi. Lana Kobi. Ori, Lana Kobi.
Please, please spare me. I'll give you anything, anything.
What is the matter with you?
Sir, madam, I beg you, Mama Rumila, spare my life.
Stand up, my friend. We have not come to harm you.
Echo, you go. See how your face gets honest.
Nonsense! My dear man, sorry, don't be afraid. We have come to help you.
Yes.
To help me?
Yes. You see, we are proud
Musicians.
We are not armed robbers, so you don't need to be scared.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Put down your hands and tell us your problem. We can help you.
Yes.
You can help me?
Yes. Why not try us?
I thank you all. But this is my problem, you see. Nobody can help me except the gods. No man on earth, especially not musicians like you.
Calm yourself, sir. Tell us the problem. There's no harm in trying.
I have been to how many herbalists? I have been to different doctors and hospitals all over the world. All of them asked me to try one thing or the other. Even prayer houses. How many? But all in vain. My friends, my manhood won't come back. Yes, my dear lady. Laugh all you want. That is not I've been laughing at you for 5 years now. My manhood, I've lost it and become empty. An empty horse. The shame of it. I can't even get it to come up. I'm only an empty walking shell.
Sorry, calm yourself. I'm sure we can help
You
you.
can't imagine how much it is to have all this wealth, but no time to inherit them.
Wait, did you say well?
You mean you are wealthy?
Yes, unfortunately, perhaps even more wealthy. Houses, cars, a private jet. What don't I have? I have bought them all. But for what exactly, I ask? For who? I cannot further children to inherit them. My life is a waste.
My friend, come with me now. I will help you. Now, I do not want interference from any of you. I saw him first. He is mine.
We all saw him together.
Yes! But I volunteer to help him
No
first.
sense. You have no right to claim him, Joe.
Oh, you want to fight me for it? You want to fight me for it?
Come and fight! Come and fight! Shut up, all of you!
Madman.
In my presence, I will decide. Now, everyone will put that knife away. I mean, this is only the first man to come along. The day has only begun. So I see no reason why we should fight. Having said that, I think it is only fair that I, the person with the most experience, handle this situation. I think it is only fair that everyone you go handles this situation, you understand? Because they say it's not good to die young. So, yes.
What do you mean by I am all his? Am I some Mr.
My dear friend, what is this that all your problems that you solve? I can help you.
Swear, so I'm not joking. You can help me?
Yes, I can. I can help you. See, come first, come. Yeah, come. If I help you, what can you give me?
Everything. I will give anything to be cured of this disgrace. Anything.
Baba, anything is not specific enough.
What do you want? Houses? Land? In fact, take all my property.
Chegba, all of his properties. I will be rich. But come first. How do I know I can trust you?
Here, this is my money. Keep it. Stop feeling of this shame, please.
Hey, Goddy! My friend, your problems have been solved. I will help you. All you just need to do now is sing.
Sing?
Yes.
At a moment like this?
Yes. I'm going to sing. My friend,
Let your knife sing with this vagabond. Yes.
Mo fẹ́ kọrin, mo fẹ́ súre.
Honestly, it is sad. But since you wanted the next man, right? Yeah, no.
I don't want this one. I don't want to go.
I beg your pardon.
It is a treat and I won't have. But you yourself will be dead just now. Why don't you take care of yourself? I mean, look at the woman. Look at her condition. What kind of reward do you think you should be able to offer us?
Sissy. What? She's right. Look at her now. She looks really wretched. I will
help her then.
Don't be a fool, baby. I know how you feel about this woman. Look at me. I am a woman myself, and I should be the first to step forward. But remember, this son that we have, it is our only chance at making something of our lives at last, of moving ourselves from the slums of this world into enjoyment.
I know, Jiggy, but money is not the only way to happiness. I can't let her go like this.
Oh, man.